We'll wait until somebody asks. I gotta ask you a question, Zach. Are we on? What?
We're on now.
Oh my god.
Hello, everybody.
Woo!
Happy Friday. I literally forgot what day it was. It's the Mythos weekly live stream, and we're here, and we ran out of ideas, so it's an AMA Friday.
No, it's just nothing's going on in the gear world. Nothing.
Nothing that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Except Rhett Shull beef with Joe Bonamassa.
Yeah, go look that up. That's
Well,
exciting. It's just bubbling right now.
Yeah,
It's like my guts.
What? Nothing.
How you doing, man?
I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
just tired.
Just dad stuff?
Just dad stuff. Just being a dad,
You have a puppy.
acting like a dad. Yeah, I'm a puppy dad now.
That's a lot.
Now we got
Thumbs down.
Aw,
Never
man.
meant to be.
Who Killed Laura Palmer. Man. Oh, I was like, okay.
I'm wearing the Twin Pikes
I'm glad
shirt.
that there was a
It says-
reference because, like,
yeah,
if
it
that just
doesn't-
came out of nowhere,
Yeah, it doesn't say Twin Peaks. It says Twin Pikes. So
that's a Nashville
it's
shirt.
a Nashville shirt.
And they don't actually meet though. It's two pictures.
It's just fun.
That's just having
just
fun.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
our friends at Music Valley Archive.
Make wonderful shirts.
Great,
Yeah.
great ideas.
Great people.
Great people.
Yeah.
Great ideas and great people.
Let's go.
So, yeah, basically today is just going to be an AMA Friday. So hit us up with all your questions. Guitars, pedals, amps, cables, pickups. What do I always say? Strings, all the things. We can get into it and talk about it.
Yeah. Ready to steer you in the right direction, which is highvoltageguitars.com.
Yeah. If you're going to make a purchase, you better make it from us. From us? With us?
If you want it, better come and get it. All right.
Oh, Josh. Hey, okay. The 3-hour drive for my Strat last Friday was worth it. My Les Paul's been lonely, so I ordered a Chupacabra. It arrived today. Awesome.
We sold quite a few Chups this week. I like it when a Chup just kind of like bubbles up to the surface.
Well, that
It's such
pedal
a
show
great-
mentioned it.
Oh, there it is. See, I figured something happened.
So that, yeah. We owe them more than a beer. We owe them a
thumbs up.
brewery, basically.
A brewery.
What's the new chicken pedal thingy?
Oh, we could
mean-
talk about that. You did share it. Should I go get one?
Yeah, there's one in the office.
I'll go get one.
It's the extra hot.
You know, I don't make it hot.
No, it's a new colorway. There's one in your office, Matthew.
There's one in my office? There's one, I thought I had to go all the way out. Oh, yeah, that one.
So it's a new colorway for the extra hot. Slight revision to the board that eventually will happen across all of them, but for now, the first ones will be the first revised boards will be in this. So this is the
Oh, God.
extra hot, extra spicy edition.
What makes it spicy? It's black and orange.
Black and orange and yellow. And then it has a little more bass.
A little more bass.
We were messing with it, and I was like, I want this bass knob to go further.
Always
So-
further, stronger, harder.
That's it.
Yeah.
So did that. Everything else is basically the same. It just the size knob goes bigger,
More size.
more size. But everything else is the same. It's still a Nobles ODR1 inspired circuit on the left side, and then on the right side, it's the overdrive from the 210 or the airlane drive, just with gain and volume.
We call it the 105.
Yeah, it's the 105. It's half of the 210, so it's the 105.
Yeah.
And on the right side, they're not order switchable. You cannot stereo out and choose each side individually. You plug it in
And play it.
and play it. And
It's really fun.
that's it.
It's
Don't
beau-
ask for anything else because this is all you need.
And it's a beautiful looking pedal, in my opinion.
It is. It turned out really
I love the
well.
way it looks. It pops.
Because the whole thought is when you get really hot sauce,
Yes.
usually it'll be black with orange and yellow. It'll look like kind of like this. And we went with black chicken head knobs. So these are coming out on Matthew's birthday
Hey.
next Tuesday.
All right.
Probably drop at 10 a.m. That's typically
That's
when we
usually
do stuff.
what we do. Yeah.
Central time.
What's the price? Did we talk about this yet?
I mean, it's normal price.
Yeah. What's the price of the extra hot?
Is it $249?
No, I think it's $229.
Is it two?
Because there's no order switcher or no. What did we price?
Is it that cheap?
No, maybe not. I can't remember because we don't sell it. We just give it to Carter's.
$249.
$249.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, you about gave everybody a
No.
big old deal.
I'm trying to remember. But it'll be exciting.
Oh, Adam Baker College. Did you order your Ghostbuster Crocs yet? No. I don't like. Okay, here, my Ghostbuster fandom runs deep, but I own one Ghostbuster No Ghost shirt. I have a Ray's Occult book shirt that's neat. It's got like a big, really like evil looking thing on the back. And then another Ghostbuster shirt that I got in Chicago at a Sony thing. And
that's it.
That's all the apparel
Besides,
I own. Besides like enamel pins and stuff.
Yeah.
But I like Reebok did some. I think Nike or Bull Airs, which is like a Nike, they like mod Nikes. They've
got one.
And the Crocs. If you ever caught me in a pair of Crocs, Ghostbuster related or not, just kill me dead.
Just bullet.
I'm done. Yeah.
Well, it's like I'm a hardcore sports fan, and I have like 2 pieces of sports paraphernalia.
Yo, yeah.
I have a San Antonio Spurs hat and a Buffalo Bill shirt that you bought me.
Yeah.
Because I don't like. I think it's.
Well, it was half
Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
But I'm like I feel like that it's a jinx and I don't like it. So I think. I don't know.
It's wear them on off days.
Yeah.
On non-game days.
All right, we got some good
Here
questions
we go.
in here.
How about this one from Joe?
So you know what it is? It's the Z40.
It is the Z40. The
The Z40's been awesome
since it came out. It's done really well, and it like for good reason. The Z40 is
an awesome amp.
It's really great because basically the Z40 is the smaller brother of the Z80, which is based off an old Vox amp, and the 40 is mega loud if you need it.
Mega loud.
But it has a great master volume. It breaks up really well. It definitely combines all the best qualities of a Marshall and a Vox, in my opinion. And
we can't keep them in stock.
We
sold all of them as soon as we got them.
My favorite Z is the Z28 Mark II because it's, for whatever reason,
that is Billy in a box.
It's Billy in a box, especially for me. I know it's like I can take it there, and I'm like,
I will say this.
I really want one.
I will say this. You got a lot of really good amps, but I think you might sound the best on that amp.
It does sound the most like me.
It sounds like you. Like you sound great on everything, but that's just got a little extra.
Pish posh.
A little extra.
Yeah, it's got a little extra sauce.
Yeah,
there's something in it.
We need to order more Z40s.
Yeah. Well, we sold the combo, and then we sold the head without the cab.
Yeah, we've sold
another head.
Yeah, we've sold I think 4 or 5 so far.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So we're gonna get more. What's happening with the empty telly shell? That was a pet project. I wanted to build an Esquire, and I got all the stuff from who's Mario Martin? What's his Guitar Mill down in Murfreesboro.
That is Murfreesboro. Yeah.
And yeah, I have to
do it someday.
Yeah, I think I have to. I'm gonna just take it to my friend Dave Johnson and have him like get the nut and the bridge and everything like lined up perfect, and then get all of it locked in, and then I'm gonna paint it and relic it and wire it up. But after I started that, I bought an Esquire from Fender Custom Shop, so I haven't really been itching to finish it.
That's how it works. Let's pop this one up here. Mr. Tim O'Connell, always a constant presence on the live streams. Thanks, Tim.
I go back and forth between the Extra Hot and the Herc Deluxe. I may lean Extra Hot, but the real answer is that you need both. Well, that's true, but they're wildly different pedals.
They are wildly different.
And that was the whole, like...
We wanted to do, when we did the Extra Hot, for it to be completely different.
Yeah. So this, to me... Like, the Herculean is kind of our answer to the Swiss Army Knife Overdrive thing. We want it to compete with all the other ones. The Duelist, the King of Tone, etc., etc. This is not really that. It's just everyone had been asking for me to bring back the ODR1 I used to make called the Earl King. And so I revisited that circuit. It's here. And then Matthew and I, and Jeff, everybody that has played the 210 or the Airlane Drive has loved that circuit. And when we were auditioning things to pair with this, we didn't know, should we just go clean boost, a different overdrive, but this little circuit, which is electro-based, really straightforward, is kind of like speaker cranker-ish, COT love pedal-ish, Golden Fleece, if the Golden Fleece had a lot less gain. It pairs so well with the ODR1 thing that you can get, really with this, you can get clean boost, or almost, like this side gets overdrive in and of itself.
Yes, it
but
does.
when you hit it all the way up and then hit this, it's fuzz.
It's really
awesome.
good too.
But the Herculean is just like, that is like a drive section of traditional overdrive into like almost distortion territory.
Yeah, I use it for distortion.
Yeah, you crank it up.
I really
You're
do.
ready to...
It'll do it. It'll do it, yeah.
Ready to gallop.
Good question. Thanks, Tim.
Grant from Perth, Australia. Oh, this is a good Matthew question. Here, let's make this.
All right.
You can read it.
A bit of a question about the neck profile feel of the Novos between the standard and the chunkier profiles. For reference, my main guitar is a no-caster reissue with the big U. You know what I think? I say this all the time to people that come in. I think that the Novo neck shapes are so good that you could get either one and you'd be perfectly happy. But, you know, will the chunkier one work for you with that big old no-caster neck? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that, like...
I don't... It would not even be as big as a no-caster.
Not even close, really.
It's chunky, but it's like big Les Paul chunky.
Yeah, and the shoulders are so good on it. I know people that are even don't like big, thick necks. Really love it because it's a super comfortable. I mean, I think that they're always a home run, and every time someone plays a Nova for the first time, I see that look on their face when they feel that when they grab the neck and they're like, oh, that's what this is about. So you know, go with the chunky C and you're gonna be happy.
Yeah, I think to me, I think the medium C neck is like when you think of an electric guitar neck, it's that. It's just the quintessential, iconic. Like electric guitar neck, it's perfect. It's a perfect guitar neck.
Yeah, because it's not thin.
No,
it's not, and it's probably a little bit chunkier than some people would think too. It's just got, but not to the point where you think about how chunky.
The profile is so good, and then the chunky is just like that, just a little bit beefed up and a little bit thicker. But both, I think the most important thing about Novo necks is neither of them ever feel cumbersome.
No,
which is what you want. You never want a guitar neck to stop you from being able to play your instrument. All right, let's see. Am I going to paint the can, or I'm going to use rattle cans to paint the Esquire? Yeah, probably.
That'll be fun.
I'm pretty good with rattle cans.
Are you?
I've painted a lot of Proton Pack stuff.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I'm good at getting real even coats.
True.
What are some good P90s to put in my 56 reissue gold top? The Gibson ones are pretty good, but I'm wondering if there's a good upgrade. Honestly, like I have in my 54 reissue, I've got Duncan Antiquities. They sound great.
Yeah.
I think the Gibson pickups are really good. But I think when you get to that level of instruments, a lot of stuff that's in the $300 to $400 range is kind of like a lateral move. I feel like Gibson P90s are really rock solid. So there is but one answer, and that is Throwback. If you're going to have a guitar that costs, $4 to $5 grand, why not put the best pickups money can buy in there? And Throwback are the best pickups money can buy.
There it is.
So.
Slanging. Ooh.
Was this one? Ooh, okay.
Okay,
Lee Grant,
cool.
here we go. My first time joining live. Nice to have you, Lee. I am planning a pedal board. I love, it's probably speech to text because that does that for me.
Petal board.
Like a flower petal. I have experience using a soldering iron. Can you suggest a supplier for cables and plugs to use?
Oh, so you're gonna make your own sizes?
So you're going all the way in. You're making your own cables.
So who does those the best?
Well, my favorite ends, if I'm making a cable, would be a square plug.
Okay.
It's like SP400, I think. And I would just get like Mogami wire.
There you go.
I have always purchased that stuff from Redco.com. Let's see if we can pull them up. So Redco.com. Oh, wait, actually. I need to do this in a guest browser so you guys can see all my bookmarks.
Oh, yeah.
Not that there's anything there, but, you just better safe than sorry here.
Oh, there's probably some stuff you don't want anyone to see.
Yeah. You should, I don't, like, no one needs to know, like, oop. There we go. So, here's Redco. Their website is a bit...
That's retro.
Antiquated looking.
I
think it's probably made on like OpenCart or Magento. If you're or Magento, is that it? I don't know. Open source like e-commerce stuff. But these guys are great. Their price is really good. They ship really fast, and I've bought stuff from them for years. You can get like pretty much everything you need, and if you're gonna buy the stuff to make cables. I recommend they have some tools on their website that are awesome. So they have cutters. Let's see, these round cable cutter. So we've all been there when you tried to make a guitar cable. And,
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, and you're trying to figure out how to cut it, and you cut it like flush. Because you can use like an X-Acto or a razor or a shop knife, but sometimes when you do that, it will squish the cable, and then what can happen is the shielding braid can get into the center portion of the cable, and it's a pain to make sure that everything is isolated. But this thing is like a shear, and it will cut the cables really evenly. And for basically $12,
$12?
yeah, you've got something that will last forever and is great for cutting cables. And I'm a big fan of having hand tools around, and it's a good one. So yeah, check out redco.com.
There you go. Looks like we got a
super chat.
we got a super chat
from Eric P.
Ooh, unpopular opinion. Let's get into it.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
I hate deluxe reverbs.
Oh.
Why are they the go-to amp? No mids. Doesn't tone live in the mids? You want to start?
Tone is in your pants.
Good night, everybody.
So here's the deal. Everybody gets to like whatever they want. And you just, whatever's going on with the Deluxe Reverb just might be hitting you wrong. But I think the better question is, why is it the go-to amp, Zach, in your opinion? Why is the Deluxe Reverb so popular?
It's one of the most iconic amps ever made.
Why?
Because it was affordable, and Fender made a billion of them back in the day.
So they were so readily available.
It's kind of like synonymous with electric guitar. And the reason why it's always backlined is because professionals, whether that's a recording or touring, they know that amp.
I kind of make that joke a lot when we plug into stuff, and like it's like you kind of use the Deluxe Reverb because like that's a bass line that every single guitar player understands. And so like you can go like no matter who you are, you're like you know what a Deluxe Reverb is supposed to do and supposed to sound like, so it's a good bass for everybody. You know, there's certain stuff that just has that flavor. But why do you think it's lasted so long? I mean, you know,
because it's a good amp.
No mids.
Well, okay, so they doesn't have a lot of mids. It's not as scooped as like, you know, Injustice for All.
Yeah, you're not playing that on there.
No, and even like
I mean, one of those
sprays.
It could. What do you think?
Let's go ahead. That's fine.
Oh, excuse me. That's never happened before.
Keep it off my keyboard. I think the reason why has lasted so long and why people... Wait, is that what you said?
Yeah, like why is it like... Okay, so it's readily available. It was popular. And it
still is popular.
And it's the go-to.
It's reliable. It's a tone that most people understand how to use and manipulate. So even if you you're backlined and there's a Deluxe Reverb and you're like, I need mids.
Get that tube screamer.
In my opinion, if you're a gigging guitarist and you're doing flat eights, you need a backline. You're gonna have those sort of tone fixers on your pedal board to offset those things. Now, I think the Deluxe Reverb reissue as it sits is okay. I think they take a little mods to get perfect, but how you bypass a lot of that is you just plug into the normal channel, use a reverb pedal, use any overdrive pedal, because the normal channel doesn't have a bright cap. So you lose the tremolo, you lose the reverb on the Deluxe Reverb, but I think just functions a little better for a pedal board. But they're really loud for 22 watts. My Deluxe Reverb, I have the Deluxe Reverb from hell apparently because it is like loud.
It sounds great though.
It's awesome. Chris Buck borrowed it last time Cardinal Black was here, and he's like, "Why does this one sound so good?" I was like, I don't know.
You modded it to hell though.
I didn't mod it that much.
Okay.
But
yeah, I mean, but I get it if you don't like it.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But
Yeah.
don't. It sounds to me that, like reading your comment, that you might not have as much experience with it.
Okay.
Like, because like, why are they the go-to amp? No mids, doesn't ton live in the mids. Like, I understand what you're saying, but I feel like the Deluxe Reverb works really well for most situations, unless you're playing big, loud, like metal.
Oh, yeah.
So go play one, and if you have the opportunity to play one and turn it up, play one and turn it up. And if you don't like the vibrato channel, plug into the normal channel. And yeah.
There we go. Great question. We literally shipped out 2 days ago. So they're coming.
They are at Russo's Music.
They are at Russo's Music.
That's not something we sell direct, but
No, that's exclusive to them. They came up with the idea, and we executed it. And we've sold a ton of them.
Yeah,
it keeps going, which is awesome.
Tex-Mex Chupa.
Yes.
It's it was an idea that I had ages ago, and they were the people to kick us in the pants to make me actually do it. And I love it. I think it's awesome. Lee, thank you for your question, and thank you for the super chat. We are almost all the way there to pay for these guys' lunch.
Taco Bell money.
Well, there's new Taco Bell menu items, and Matthew's really excited.
I'm extremely excited.
And I'm excited for him
Thank
because,
you, man. I appreciate that. Somebody was asking about pickups for the new Marcus King 345 in there.
Oh, Eric.
There it is.
Have the new Marcus King 345 coming. Anticipating not liking the Custom Bucker Ridge pickup already like normal. If you're going to go with Throwbacks,
Let's go, baby.
ER Custom.
There it is.
I think for a 345, it's like a short mag. It's like a patent number. I think that's the way to go. And if you want them in gold and you want them new and unaged and you want to buy them from us, just let me know and we can order them. It takes them usually around 2 weeks to get them wound and everything because they do make everything when it's ordered. But I will order it for you. And having had those pickups in a 335 myself, I can speak with the utmost confidence you will like it.
There you go.
Sounds really good.
Tone 007. That's great.
Yeah.
That's a great handle.
Yeah.
I've asked this question before. I cannot stick around for the answer. All right. Does Matthew still hold the record for the lightest Novo ever made? No, I do not. So mine's my F1, the first one ever made in production, is 5.8 pounds. I wouldn't count anything that was like semi-hollow or anything.
Yeah.
But
Has to be
I
a solid
believe there was a solid body that was 5.6. I can't remember which one it is, but I do remember when it came through that it beat mine.
Man, that's wild.
5.8. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
such a great-
5.6. Anything under 6 pounds, you're like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with this?
It's a little. I think it works because of the style of guitar, but like when you've got like a Miras that's like a bigger body, because I think it's better now that the Mirases are swamp ash because it's a heavier wood starting, but the pine was like lightweight already, and then it was semi-hollow. It was just ridiculous how light some of them were. It was a little distracting.
I like this one. Basil, last I went to Taco Bell, it was like $30. When did TB get so pricey? How many people were you feeding?
Well, the thing is,
I'm a cheap dated taco. I'm about $5-6.
So here's the deal, right? When you can blame the Chipotles and the Five Guys of the world once like fast casual became popular and it kind of upped the price for what you could do on there, then fast food's like, we're going to just bump ourselves up to be right underneath there. And it's called inflation, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's like, it is ridiculous because fast food used to be shitty and cheap, and that was its hallmark.
That was
and
the
now
shtick.
and now they're but that's part of it is that like it's supposed to be like better now, like you get like, and it's still kind of not great, but it's like that was kind of the bit, right? We're like, well, we're gonna make better food items and stuff, and I was like, no, I liked it better when it was supposed to be bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't trying
I like
to
to
compete
sweat
with
it out later.
It's when it's not trying to compete with the fast casual stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sven Jansen.
I don't know why I answered that so seriously. I apologize, everybody.
You take Taco Bell very serious, man.
I've got my thoughts. Yeah.
I'm building my first Strat and looking for good pickups. It's mostly vintage spec. Any suggestions?
Wow, so many good choices here.
Literally
so many. My goodness.
It's almost hard to go wrong if the recipe for the Strat is good.
Yeah.
Right? So, I don't know, for me, if I'm wanting to experiment, I'm going to start with Duncan's, probably get some antiquities and start there. It really just depends. I feel like when you're building a guitar, you don't know what it needs until you can hear it, right? So, maybe there's a thing where once it's strung up and it doesn't...
Yeah, because it could be like overly bright or overly dark,
yeah.
and you don't know that, and then you might change the pickups. So maybe just going for a very even set, to start. But what would be the most regular ass set that you would get?
I've changed Strat pickups in the grand scheme of my pickup swapping journey. Strats have been swapped, not the least, but they're down there. I don't know. I would probably put the Texas Hots in most guitars, or honestly, it depends on your budget, right? And since you're in Norway, you're probably not going to be ordering anything from us anyway, so I don't have to do a sales pitch. The Fender pickup's really good. Fender makes great pickups, so
yeah,
getting whatever Fender production is for the era you're looking
going for, yeah,
it's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be that expensive, especially if you could buy them used. It'd be a couple $100, and you'd be done. Fast food more expensive than Chili's. Well, it's better than Chili's.
Oh, there's so much stuff. So many questions.
Let's pick one.
I'm gonna slow down, real.
Hit us up with your questions. So I love the chat mentality where you guys are talking amongst yourselves. But if you want to ask a question and you're on a keyboard, type the @ symbol Mythos pedals and then it'll highlight it for us.
Zach, what are your thoughts on the new PRS Studios and the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell?
Never had a Mexican pizza.
Not once. So I used to get them a lot when I was a youngster, and I got it one time. Since it came back, and I was like, oh, that's why it went away. It kind of sucks.
It stinks.
It's not that good. Too much beef. Beef not good.
Too much beef?
Too much beef. I'm not a beef
fan. Said no one ever.
Too much beef. The beef at Taco Bell is not great.
I've been to some family Mexican restaurants where...
They had worse beef than Taco Bell?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it has a taste.
It's mystery meat.
Yeah. I don't know. When you go to a family Mexican restaurant and you have to add salt... You're like, something's wrong.
Right? Oh, God, really?
Yeah.
Add salt?
Yeah, there's no flavor. You
at a family Mexican restaurant. Where you get the boat full of beans.
Yeah. What?
There's so much beans.
Oh, a sea of beans.
Sea of beans.
It's not a boat.
Sea of Beans is my favorite Primus album.
Okay, so the new...
so they got a few different studios.
New studios. So
there's the SE and then the S2, right?
Yes. I think they look awesome. And there's a guitar on the screen that we'll have to talk about for me later.
Hit it hard, hit it rip.
Studio.
There's
Studio is the two narrow fields, right?
Yeah. It's the HSS of the PRS world.
I think the Studio is really great. No one ever really talks about the PRS Studio. At least I don't see many people talking about it.
No.
But a few weeks ago, or maybe last week for AMA, someone asked what the most versatile guitar is, and to which I answered the guitar you play the best. But sonically, if you want to cover a lot of ground, a lot of people would argue an HSS Strat. I disagree. I don't think you have to have a single coil thing. You can fake single coil sounds.
Versatility?
Yeah.
Versatility with humbuckers, no problem.
But I think this guitar would probably be just a huge tool
Oh,
to have. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
huge tool.
Would be a great tool in the toolbox.
Next pull quote from Rock from us. They keep doing that from the chats, and I think it's really
I love it.
I love it. I really want them to just do something random like that.
Yeah.
It's a huge tool for the job. Right.
I think the studio standard from the SE line
It's
looks
very cool
awesome.
looking guitar.
I think these look really great. It has almost like the NF53 style pickups. They look different than the other narrow fields.
They do, yeah.
But there's a boy.
Yeah.
But then they also released the SE Studio, with the flame top. Man, blue. Let's see, find another color. Oy. There we go.
I can't really. I try not to question PRS's choices sometimes because clearly they're selling all this stuff.
I know.
But it's like it's clear that it's a completely different crowd than this because the colors are like, whew.
They're loud. Colors be loud.
Loud. Colors be loud.
But Paul, we love you. So
good stuff, man. Someone asked right here. Let's keep PRS.
Eric,
should we carry PRS at high voltage?
We could try. Would you guys like that?
Because we talk about it a lot for something that we don't sell. I want to make that money. I love them. So
chasing an almighty dollar.
Let's get that paper. All right,
Eric, super chat. Thank you. Struggling with tuning stability on your SG, even after a setup.
What SG?
Well, it's all the same headstock. So
some of them have better tuning machines that would make tuning stability better, or no? I'm just curious. I'm not in that world.
Be your nut, I think.
That'll be your nut.
Love the tones, and would like something similar. What PRS would I recommend? The Vela, not for SG tones, not the Vela.
So we want like a all mahogany guitar.
Yeah, biting, sort of in your face thing. Let's address the tuning stability thing first.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna look on the PRS side. I think I know which one.
So one of the things that I have always done when I've restrung a 3-in-3, like on Les Paul specifically, the G and the D tuners, usually the culprit that most people struggle with is the G tuner. So what I do, and I've seen people argue this and have different methodologies, but it's always worked for me, and I've really had great luck gigging and keeping my guitars in tune. You have to make sure your nut is slotted right, but the thing that I do for the D and the G is I will add more length so there's more string going down the tuner post, basically where it's touching the bushing on the headstock, and that keeps the angle of the string a little bit more shallow across the nut, and I find it doesn't bind as much. It stays in tune better. I used to gig for 3 hours, almost every weekend with either an RO or an R9, and they would go out of tune just from normal playing, but nothing like drastic. And I have had Gibsons where they are consistently, like every couple minutes, going out of tune. But I would make sure your nut is slotted properly. Get some of that Big Ben's nut sauce and put it in your nut slots. It's like liquid graphite. It works. And then try the tuning trick, and hopefully that'll work. But Matthew has a guitar pulled up here that would be a great
absolutely
member of the team.
So this is the S2 Mccardi 594 thin line. It's an all mahogany guitar. It's got a very similar switching and electronics layout as an SG.
Yeah,
it's a thin line, so it's going to be lightweight. It's
full
USA
picture of it.
It's USA pickups now too.
There it is.
So this is like the S2s a couple years ago or last year. They switched over to USA electronics and pickups. So I bet this thing is.
That's a great blue.
Yeah, it's a nice blue.
Space blue. That's awesome.
So which ones is it? The 5815s, I think, LTs in this guitar. That is correct. Which I had in my special and were awesome pickups.
It's a little more low output, but a straightforward, guitar that would be a great compliment. Yeah. Oh, it'll be great.
USA made. At the PRS factory.
I think they're nitro. I think S2s are nitro.
Absolutely. It's really just because they have like a different body carve. It doesn't have a violin carve, and they've got a scarf joint for the headstock. And that's what makes it.
You guys did what I asked, and I appreciate it.
Jared. Oh, it's Jared Hicks. You missed Jared last week. He came in on Saturday. We had a nice time.
That's great. I'm glad. I had the luthier look at the nut specifically. Haven't tried the string trick, though. Okay. So, hope that works out for you. Let's see. Ah.
Do-do-do-do.
Hunter. Hey, buddy.
Hey, it's Hunter.
I've got an itch for something with P90s. Anything y'all would recommend for Americana, jazz, country, western? I
got something. We have something in stock right now.
Oh, yeah, go get it.
Yeah.
Something to try.
Oh, man.
I mean, what Matthew's going to get is, I think, a great option, and something in that realm would work really well for you.
Which one are you talking about?
Which one are you talking about?
Do you want to see if we're talking about the same guitar?
I'm pretty sure we are. I can't just like leave dead air while you're getting it. But, okay, Hunter, we'll come back to you. I want to answer some more questions. Oh no, that's not what I was thinking.
Which one were you thinking?
I was thinking the GF6.
Oh, see, I thought that. This is what I was thinking first. I'll get both. We're talking P90s, man.
Well, the GF6 has P90s. So
That's what I meant.
this Frank Brothers Arcade One with the wrap tail. The fact that this guitar is still here is crazy. So
Oh, he did mention country western there too. So.
yeah, both kinds of music.
Country and western.
Country and western. So that guitar, this is what I was thinking. Because you get the semi-hollow thing, covers a huge amount of tone. Just anyway, I like the simplicity of the setup on that one.
I love
this is probably my favorite
This
Fano
is the
we've
best
had.
Fano we've had. In my opinion.
But this Frank Brothers is astonishing. Volume, tone, 3-way switch. Their P90s sound great. This has bare knuckles, and it sounds awesome. So either of these, but if it were me, yeah, I would probably lean more than the
for Hunter.
the hollow and the semi-hollow.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that we had this. As soon as I walked out, I was going to go get this guitar, and I saw this. I'm like, I think he's talking about this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
You were correct. Nice job, boss.
I hate that in our app that we use for this live stream,
Doesn't have.
it doesn't highlight us. It does on the YouTube website. Ooh, Hal was right. Where on the gain knob of the 1 and 3/4A Mjolnir does the diode kick in? Does the clipping kick in? So, here we go. Here's a Wildwood. So, same basic idea, same circuit board. So on a Wildwood, where we go? There we go. When it's all the way down, diodes aren't working. Well, they are, but you don't hear them. So you really start to hear the diodes start to enter the conversation about 10 and 11 o'clock. That's when you really start hearing the breakup. So around that zone is the sweet spot. And for these, I was very conscious of where that happened and tuned the pot. The pot value is the same as every Klon out there, but other things that I did made it kind of hit in the right spot. So,
What are we talking about?
talking about where the diodes kick
yeah.
in on a Mjolnir,
Yeah.
especially the 1 and 3/4.
I always have mine at about 11 o'clock.
That's where they start to kick.
It's really nice right there.
Let's see.
I'm stacking it usually, so I don't want to go too ham on the drive. But it sounds
Okay.
great.
Any other questions? Hit us
Here,
with some questions.
Hit up Jared. He's got questions.
There it is. Guys, I have the Big Herc, Mjolnir, Fleece, and 1347. So much drive, not enough modulation. Any suggestion? Well, I mean, if you're talking Mythos, you get the Fates.
Fate's great.
But if you want to have everything at your feet, Line 6 HX1.
I've got it.
I have one.
Terrific.
It's awesome.
Does everything. And then once you have it for a while, if there's stuff that stands out for you, like phasing, Univibe, all the different stuff, then you could kind of lean in and say, okay, now that's something I can go down that road now that I know that I really like one. Because you get to try all kinds of different versions of it in the HX1. So if you're not, that's why I did it, because I was like, man, I want to add something. I don't know what to get. I've got the Fates. I want other stuff. Pretty sure that I want everything now. But that's another day.
Ooh, FICO. Man.
What's your FICO score?
Man, yeah. Oh, I got mine yesterday. It was pretty good.
Good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
good?
great. It's
Yeah.
doing all right.
All right.
It's one of those things that, as an adult, for some reason, I don't know if this happened to you, but I started worrying about it. Like, oh man, my credit score. Ugh. Will it be hard to remove the bright cap in your Orange's clean channel? It sounds bad at low volumes, which I can fix with my Timmy, but not ideal. No, it's not hard as long as you know where it is.
Yeah.
So typically on a bright cap is on your volume knob for whatever channel it is you're messing with in an amp. And it's on typically the third and second lug of the pot. So if it's not on the pot itself, which if it is, you just clip it off or desolder it and pull it out. It's probably on a PCB board. And from there, you can do the same thing. You just trace the wires and the stuff, but be very careful inside an amp. You can very easily shock and kill yourself. I always only ever have one hand in an amp. I always put the other hand behind my back if I'm doing any work, because the reason for that is if you ground yourself...
I learned about this.
If you touch something that will shock you, and then that voltage goes through you, it goes over your heart and comes out your hand, it could stop your heart. So no one wants that to happen.
Unless you're into that.
What, you have a friend with a defibrillator right next to you?
I saw Flatliners. You guys remember that movie? All right. Are either of you into watches?
Yes.
Yes. Both of us, actually.
Who asked that?
Austin Powell.
Where is...
Right there.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, okay. It didn't pop up here.
Yeah.
What's my social security number? 8.
Man, you've been around a while, man.
I have. I'm
Vampire.
a vampire. Yeah. I'm into watches.
Yeah, you are. I got into watches mostly because of you. I liked watches before, and then you talk about them a lot, and I was like, I need a good watch, and I got a nice one, and I want more.
I would really, really, really love to have more, but the ones I like are just I'd rather buy guitars, I guess.
That's the right call.
But I'm wearing my Mission to Jupiter Omega Swatch. I was wearing the Pluto one yesterday. I have a out of order watch that I really like, but my main watch is the Seamaster 300 No Time to Die Bond watch.
That watch rules.
It's amazing. It was a gift to myself at the behest of my wife after working myself to death for years and years. I think I earned it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a G-Shock as well. I have a vintage Seiko, the Voice Note, the Ghostbuster watch, which is really cool. How about this one?
Yeah.
This is interesting.
How new does it have to be?
I
gotta look on I'm listening to lots of stuff, but I'm like...
I've been listening to this album called Temporary Time.
What's that?
From this artist called Bayonne, Bayonne, and the album's Temporary Time. If you like the beats that I use for the backing tracks in the past couple of videos, it's like, I think we bought the same drum sample packs, but he's better at making them into songs than I am.
Oh, no, man, you got some bangers.
Well, I got riffs. But Bayonne Temporary Time. I really like this album. It's real chill, but it's good tunes. It's kind of poppy, but there's really interesting music happening.
Came out in 2023. I guess that's new enough.
I just found it.
It's new to you.
So new to me.
That's like when I put on my top 10 list in 2006, Tres Hombres, because I hadn't really listened to it that much. I'm like, I don't care.
Sure.
It's number 3. I'm listening to the new Viagra Boys a lot. It's fantastic. Love Viagra Boys. And then the new King Gizzard, which I think is terrific.
Oh, so. I don't like. See, I've liked some of the past King Gizzards. I just couldn't get into this one.
It's like I love the choice of saying we're gonna do an orchestra record, but what it is it's like a '70s movie soundtrack orchestra, which I think sounds awesome. I absolutely love it. But those are the 2 records I've listened to the most. Oh, and the Queens of the Stone Age, Alive in the Catacombs. They recorded in the Paris Catacombs. They did.
Neat.
It's really awesome. The first time a band's ever recorded down there, and they have a live 30-minute movie about it, and then they released the audio on a live album on Spotify, and I have the vinyl ordered.
Man, that's awesome. I've actually been diving into Mastodon.
Oh yeah,
because I'd never really listened to them, and I've really been enjoying it. Paul When is that going back to the UK?
Oh,
he had
yeah.
to bail on trip before, but looking forward to seeing him again on that pedal show.
Hell take Matthew. They'll find him fascinating. Like I'm some sort of like missing
specimen.
link creature. I've been to the UK before. I did a lot of 8 days in London.
If you have not yet watched last week tonight's piece about the FAA, go do that, and then you're gonna be like, I'm never flying again. So
There you go.
I know it's like the safest way to travel ultimately, but I have no intentions of going over there until
Until you feel more comfortable about
Yeah.
the situation. Just take a boat.
I would no. I think I'd be really claustrophobic on a boat.
Just stand on the deck.
Just being trapped in the ocean sort of
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
I do really, really, really want to go back to the UK because I have so many friends and businesses and people I need to see, want to see. But yeah, until this stuff kind of sorts itself out, I know people like, there's always plane crashes. But yeah, but there's a little bit more consistency in that, and it scares the pants off of me because you know what I'm more afraid of than anything? Dying. So
That's public speaking.
for you, public speaking?
No, it's usually the top two. Is public speaking is 1 and dying's 2.
Really?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
No.
Oh
Get
my gosh.
TBS to come to Nashville. Yeah.
They have been talking about it.
We've talked about it.
I don't want to lose them either. So, Steam Breather, I know that song.
Oh, great tune. Great tune.
Mark Maron's ending his podcast this fall. He did have some great interviews when we got started. God bless, it took him so long to get those podcasts going. People get on to Rhett and I about like, get to the point. But you listen to Mark Maron thing, it's just him.
He just had Josh from Queens on for the second time, promoting this new stuff, and I just had to just skip.
Yeah.
It's like 25 minutes in.
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
sucks.
You're like, I think do people on YouTube, like, does he post it on YouTube as well?
No idea.
Because usually,
I don't really care.
well, the point I'm saying is, like, a lot of times on YouTube,
God, I'm just
you're great. You're great. Is like, they'll say, like, starts here. You know what I mean? And so, like, I want it to be in the comments on the Spotify page. Like, when's the start mark? Come on.
Like, I don't mind Mark Maron. I do think he is funny. I don't think he's as funny as he thinks he is, probably. But, yeah, I've enjoyed some of his interviews.
I used to listen to a lot of them back in the day. Who's your guy?
Yeah.
Who's your guys?
It's like...
What's your dad do?
It's almost like a bit... I don't know. I don't know. It's like baby's first interview with rock star sort of thing. Every time I've heard... Like, sometimes he gets deep, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Anyway.
It's all good. Crashing into the ocean seems bad. Yeah.
Yeah, well, crashing anywhere seems bad, doesn't it?
A lot of watch talk.
Yeah, more watch talk. Hit us up. We have about 12 minutes left.
Death by Public Speaking. That's a great band name.
Oh, it'd be a killer band name.
That's a great band name.
Is calling something
Oh, yeah.
that we would consider carrying. Also, Gibson 335 or I-35. So Carter has callings.
They do. And they carry new ones.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I am financially interested
They're very expensive.
in stocking callings.
And
And to be quite honest with you,
hit it.
I like the I-35s. I like the Julian Lage guitar. Like some of the City Limits and stuff are okay. I think their guitars play great and sound great, but only a few of them am I aesthetically drawn to, and I'm not interested. I'll let the other people have it. But Gibson 335 or I-35, 335. It's bigger. I like the laminate construction.
They do a laminate one, right?
Yeah,
The
they do an LC, but it's
LC. Yeah.
how much is it? Like $9,000. Like, I don't know. As good as they are, and they are great, I just can't.
I love them. I think callings are awesome.
How much is an I-35 LC?
Like $8,000. 79. Brand new.
Yeah, $8,000. And that's if you don't get like all the fancy crap. I think throwbacks are an upgrade, etc., etc. Whatever, they're fine.
Oh, hit up Kayla right there.
Oh man.
So if you're probably gonna come in, you come in tomorrow. It'll be me. I think we'll probably do the Saris J with Humbuggies first.
Saris J is perfect one to start with.
That's a great place to start. Yeah.
Dip your toe in the
We got a
tone.
good selection right now. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
We
Someone's
have,
like, you have any with like P90s? I'm like, oh no.
we have a bunch on order.
We do. We have tons on order.
Because basically Matthew and I decided, as much as we love all the models, and they all have their place, the ones that you guys want and the ones that everyone asks to play. Saris J and Miris J.
Yep.
So I think there's only
two guitars on order right now.
that are not Saris
They're
J's
not
and
Saris
Miris
J's,
J's, but
Miris
everything else there's like, I don't know, like 12 or something.
Yeah.
They're all J's.
Yeah.
Will Fano make custom order when Nashville moves complete?
Yeah,
Probably.
Probably. We're very interested, and I haven't got a great answer from anybody because I think they're still trying to figure it all out. Exactly what Fano's custom options and the models are even going to be.
Well, they don't even know what their production is going to be like.
Yeah,
yet.
because they're setting everything up and they're getting all the new machines in and they're figuring out like what models they're going to offer and like how they're going to lay everything out. It'll probably be similar to Nucleus and custom, I imagine, but not 100% sure. I have an idea.
I mean, surely they're going to. Currently they have Ultra and
it's a very similar idea.
Same idea.
So yeah, it'll be. But yeah, we'll be ready when they are.
We'll find
if you
out.
want to do custom orders through us, absolutely.
I saw a question from Austin. Yes, any chance High Voltage will carry Benson amps? No. Eastside Music
has
Supply.
them. Yeah.
Eastside has them, and
they've
they just got a bunch.
And they've had them for a while. We ended up with 2-Rock at the exact same time, and that's why we both carry 2-Rock. But they've been a Benson flag flyer for a long time, so we're gonna let them cook.
Yeah.
And I think that's I play Benson. I love Benson. Good friends with Chris over the years, but they've been doing that for a long time, so we're just gonna let them go.
Yeah, and we adore the team at Eastside, and like look they just got all these killer new the Gertie Oxblood combo.
That's great.
Like.
And they got
all the
they got all the pluses, which have the voltage attenuators built in, which is really cool.
Like look, they got 6. Well, a Tallbird.
The Tallbird's supposed to be awesome too. That's
the
brand
Tallbird
new.
Plus.
The Tallbird Plus, yeah.
So they got 5 amps in the Tallbird in stock right now. So if you want to hit up Eastside and get a Benson, they can get it moving for you probably today if you call
Nathan
them now.
Jr. was calling. What a great amp! I got mine under my desk right now.
Yeah, it lives there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hear rumbles and grumbles from the desk. Okay. So
What else we got?
I want to find something to stack with a brown protein. What do you recommend? Envy Mjolnir. I would probably go Mjolnir.
Mjolnir stacks great with just about everything.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Mjolnir doesn't. I haven't found a combo that doesn't work with the Mjolnir.
Hunter.
How about this one?
Oh, here we go.
Can a Voltura be custom ordered with the Tune-O-Matic and Stop Tail? Not currently.
Not currently. Obviously, like anything that you guys want, we're more than happy to bug them about and see what we can get. I know a lot of people were mentioning on the double black bobbin run that we just did, it'd be great to have those with wrap tails because that's what you and I would like, and we absolutely would love to do that. Maybe a Solus or an Aceris HV.
Yeah,
would be a great model name, and that's not a spoiler. We haven't ordered anything, but we would, it's something.
If enough of you would be interested and want it, then it would justify us.
Because we got the double black bobbins because we ordered 5 of them, and they were able to order the pickups ahead of time. And anything that anybody's interested in, if you let us know, because we know a guy over there.
We know a few guys.
30 of them. and we would love to do something really cool, but of course, there's got to be volume for it to be worthwhile for them. And so we would, but more wrap tail stuff, I think.
Love wrap tail.
Would be great. And a Tune-O-Matic on the Voltor. They've done it in the past, and it's been very cool. So
what is this? Nat's been killing us. Hunter, okay. Another random question. Any experience with spring reverb pedals that use an actual spring? Echofix, Surfy Bear.
Jeff uses that stuff.
Jeff has a Surfy Bear. He did. Rhett has one of the Echofix things. I don't know. I hear them and I'm like, cool. And then you see this gigantic thing and you're like, fuck, what am I going to do with that? So I get it. But as quiet and reliable and great sounding as a Strymon Flint is, it's really kind of hard for me to justify anything else that would be like much bigger than that
Yeah.
and do way less than that.
Looks like we have another
Personally.
super chat.
Oh, Paul, push yourself over on the taco budget. Yeah, I think we've met our taco budget. Thank
Don't
you,
sell
everybody.
yourself short, Matthew. You got Lawler, Ernie Ball, and Novo under your belt. TPS crowd would love your history.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think that, like, you know, I like telling my story. I think, you know, sometimes it's funny, you know, when I start talking to people in the shop and I tell my story of where I've been and the things that people I've worked for, and they start to get, their eyes start to get big. And I realize, like, man, I've done a lot of cool stuff in this industry.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Sometimes I'm hard on myself because you know, that's just, you know, you get self-deprecating over the years. When you're Matthew, but yeah.
I mean, when you're human, I think, or at least
For
me too.
But it's not, you know, it's like, I'm sure that we would have a great. I've met those guys. They're super nice. I'm sure, but nobody wants a Matthew TPS. Maybe in the background they go, "What's your deal?" And I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, everybody?"
How many PRS amps do I need to trade to get a 2-rock?
3. Which ones?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
depends.
Sunzera, probably 10.
Yeah. I don't,
You know?
First off, as much as we adore Paul and the guitars, the amps don't move.
We've got a great one though.
I mean, I have this gnat is driving me crazy.
This gnat is taking control.
Maroon 5 has been in our brain for some
I think
reason.
Maroon 5 is underrated.
The HDR X50 back there is amazing, but just sell them privately and then save your shekels and come buy a 2-rock with us.
All right.
What's my favorite track off the Pizza Tapes?
What is the pizza?
What's the Pizza Tapes?
What's the pizza tapes?
I don't know what that means.
What is that a reference to something that we should know?
I don't know. Should I look it up?
Dude.
Is that a...
Oh.
Oh, is that... Oh, it's a Jerry thing? Dave Grisman, Jerry Garcia, and Tony Rice. No idea.
Never listened to any of this.
Never listened to that.
Oh,
I'm not...
wow.
Like, I don't know.
You want to get into that right now?
I don't. I'm just like...
Everybody likes what they like.
Yeah, I am a... This never struck my fancy. So,
The Grateful Dead?
no. Not at all.
No, same.
It's sleepy time music for me.
Not. Let's see here. Jared. Another. Have you guys thought about?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, maybe not guitars, but amps.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the amount you have to spend to get into something like that, especially to get a color. Like, who do we get a color from? And then, are we confident that color can...
Yeah, I think our big problem with it mostly is just our size, like just the buying power, because
Yeah.
we're just a small shop. It's tough. Like some of the other places that can really dig in, and
I know we have big personalities, and everyone might assume we got a lot of space, but we don't.
it's not. I like it when people walk in and they.
Oh, this is
we had
it.
a guy that came in and like just started wandering in the back. I'm like, whoa, store's.
Yeah.
Store's not that back there. That's a bathroom and a.
Yeah, there's
and
a guy, he uses a restroom, which is near my office. I was in here working. Matthew was up front. He started going to the kitchen. I'm like, where are you going?
Nothing back there, homie. It's all good.
Okay. Got 2 minutes to hit us up with your best questions, and then we're out. We got to get ready for lunchtime.
TB time, baby.
Any other news?
What else is going on right now?
Oh, I bought a guitar.
You did buy a guitar. Yeah. Everybody knows what guitar you bought.
I don't know if they do.
They know what guitar you bought.
Do they?
Yeah, well, some people know. I'm sure. Don't see if we can get some guesses. What guitar?
Yeah, guess what guitar I bought.
Yeah. I want to buy something.
Get rid of this
I
pizza
want to buy
tapes
something
thing.
really bad.
Let's buy it.
I don't have any money.
Get a credit card.
Somebody. I have lots of credit cards. Somebody
Use
needs
them.
Somebody needs to buy my Cali tweed. That's what needs to happen.
A new pedal called Taco Money. Yeah.
I actually like that idea.
Weekend plans. We are finishing.
Yeah. What do you do?
We are finishing up my son's room. We're redoing his room.
Oh, cool.
And then I get to see my folks are
Is
coming
it just big pictures of Kirk Hammett on the walls?
I wish. There is a really cool Mega Man poster. New bed, like a desk, like, just make it more grown up for him. And then my folks are coming up for Graham's birthday as a late birthday hang.
Oh,
What
cool.
about you?
We working at the shop tomorrow, And then, let's see, Sunday will probably be chill, and the girls have a million doctor's appointments on Monday. So that's what I'm doing.
What person in the gear industry could you throw the furthest?
Oh, absolutely. Devin Booth. Definitely. I can throw probably Devin the farthest. 2 reasons. One, he's like 5'5", like 125, and also he'd probably let us do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do it in a mean way to anybody.
Yeah.
But Devin might let us. I remember the first time we went to, Devin and I we went and saw the Deftones in 98. And it was with Quicksand and Pitch Shifter. So anybody that knows all those references. Great show, Hollywood Palladium, 98. And Devin's, people like were trying to throw him in the air. Like constantly, because it was a big mosh pit and people crowd surfing, and they wanted to get him up. They're like, "Come on, bro!" And I'd like help him like not get tossed into the air. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Hunter asked what super fun stuff to play. We have new Castadosa.
Yes, that Castadosa has to be played to be believed. It's awesome. The new Novos.
New Novos are great. It's we're gonna get an influx of new gear in the coming weeks. So.
We got a lot of amps. The amps are need to move. People need to buy some.
Come play some amps and buy some amps.
We sold a ton of guitars lately, and the amp it's like goes in weird cycles.
Nice.
Where we sell a ton of amps and then no guitars. Now it's a ton of guitars and no amps. Yeah.
So there's what I got. I got the
there it is.
PRS SC56. I bought it from Danville Music in California.
Mm-hmm.
Super easy to work with, really nice. And I picked up this one because of the top. Mm-hmm. And Dylan Adams was singing the praises, texting me about it, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And so
we were getting sweaty about these as soon as they dropped.
I sold a Brazilian, sold a bunch of crypto, and my wife said, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And so it all worked out. But I'm excited. There are moments with your spouse where you're like, I knew you were the one, where she's like, at least you could get a cool video out of it. I was like,
yes,
right.
That is true.
It's going to be great. Only thing I don't know about it is the weight, but the top is awesome.
I mean, it's chambered.
It's chambered, so it's probably...
Or weight relieved is what they call it, weight relieved, right? Yeah.
It's probably in the... I'm sure it's sub 8.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
I'm really excited to borrow it.
Yes. Okay, well...
Is that it?
Is that it? I had an alcohol-free beer for breakfast. Is that bad?
No.
I would say...
No, it's fine.
That's skirting bad, right?
No, it's great. Having a great time.
I mean, it is Friday.
It's Friday.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you need it? Or was it just like...
Did you need that?
This is the only thing that's cold in the fridge.
Taste on your lips?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not your therapist. So.
Wait, I sold the Brazilian. Yeah,
you did.
I did.
You did. All right, they're not going to beat the R9.
No, that's the problem.
It's like it's got to be better. Because I remember you bought the Brazilian, and I'm like, one of them's going to go eventually because it's the same guitar. Like, they're for the same reasons.
Yeah.
Like, you get this PRS, it's a different guitar. It's a totally different feel. You know, you have an R8, the black one. Mm-hmm. So you got a couple of different things, but those were the same guitars.
I think, ultimately, I was trying to... I wanted the Brazilian to be better than my R9. Mm-hmm. And in some ways, it was. But when I played it, I always felt at home more on the R9. And the R9 just... I can't make it sound bad. I've put pickups in it that was just like, I don't know. But it seems to be pickup proof.
Yeah.
It always plays exactly how I want to play. Anytime I'm like down on myself, and I'm sure we've all been there, right? Where you're playing guitar and you're like, I suck. I'm the worst.
It's my favorite thing when you've got like such a good rig, and then you're just like, man, it sounded like turbo ass today.
Yeah,
and you know it's not the gear. You don't have it, and it's funny when that happens. Man.
That guitar is my that pulls me out of whatever funk I'm in. It always has.
For me, it's the baritone.
Yeah.
If I plug in that conscious baritone, if ever I'm feeling like I don't know if I got it, and I just plug that thing in, it just sounds good no matter what I do to it. Mm-hmm. You do anything to it, and it sounds awesome.
Is it 5 o'clock somewhere everywhere? Like, is it 5 o'clock somewhere?
Yeah. 5 a.m., 5 p.m.
I mean, would it be? Is that true? I don't know. I know it's a song.
I mean, the time zones have to be. Is the time zones, segmented into 24 hours?
I mean, like, is it in the middle of the ocean? Is that where it is? Like, that's what I'm curious about.
Same place that Mike Tyson fought Secretariat. That's my band name, Turbo Ass.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's a great band name. I mean, Turbo Negro, it exists.
Robert Bell just noticed your Music Valley Archive shirt.
Twin Pikes, baby.
We're big fans.
We should get them to do a shirt.
I would love for them to do a shirt. I have.
We have some ideas.
I need to put. I'm not going to put this on my car, but I'm going to put it on my clone case. Haunted by the Bell Witch and loving it because my family.
You are the Bell Witch.
They are the Bells. So I'm related to the family who is from Adams, Tennessee, that was haunted by the Bell Witch. And there was a pedal sitting on this, and now there's a little indentation in this.
Oh, okay.
Dang it.
I think it's 5 p.m. in Paris. There you go.
Okay.
Oui, oui.
All right. Well, on that note,
have a good time.
au revoir.
All the time.
Bye, everybody. See you later. And make sure you sign up for the newsletter if you don't want to miss this.
It's coming, baby.
Bye.
It's coming.